Have you ever dreamed of exploring London? The red buses, Big Ben, little cafes tucked away in cobbled streets. Today, you'll follow me on a real day in London, and you'll learn lots of useful past tense verbs along the way. Grab a Cooper, sit back, and let's practice some real British English. Yesterday was one of those classic British days. Grey skies, a bit chilly, but somehow still charming. I woke up early around 7 a.m. and got dressed quickly because I didn't want to miss my train. I caught the 8:15 from Brighton to London Victoria. The train was packed, but I managed to find a seat by the window. I watched the countryside roll past, fields, sheep, the occasional fox dashing into a hedge. When I arrived in London, the station was buzzing. People hurried past, coffees in hand, looking very serious. First stop, I headed to Buckingham Palace. I walked through St. James's Park, where squirrels chased each other up trees and tourists snapped photos of swans. I stood outside the palace gates for a while. The guards didn't move a muscle. I wondered how they managed to stay so still. Then I strolled down the mall and popped into a little cafe for a flat white. The barista smiled and chatted with me about the weather. Very British of us. After that, I took the tube to Camden Market. It smelled amazing. Street food from all over the world. I tried a massive falafel wrap and it dripped all over my coat. Classic. I browsed the vintage shops, picked up an old Beatles record, and haggled with the seller just a bit. He laughed and gave me a small discount. In the afternoon, I walked along the Thames, past the London Eye, and stopped to admire Big Ben, which had just chimed 4 o'clock. By 6 p.m., I felt exhausted, so I grabbed a Cornish pasty and sat by the river to watch the boats go by. A peaceful end to a busy day. Finally, I caught the train back home, and as soon as I got in, I collapsed on the sofa with a cup of tea. What a day. Hope you enjoyed my day out in London. If you'd like more stories like this to practice English naturally, hit the like button and subscribe. Comment below. What did you do yesterday? Try using 3 past tense verbs in your answer. Practicing in context is the best way to remember them. See you next time for more Ahmad stories.